Hi, Joy Warriors. I want us to discuss today how to adorn your body and your environment, and with this, how it can really affect your health and your prosperity. I believe our clothing and our homes, or how we live, are really an expression of our minds and what we magnify more of in our life. So if we adorn our body and treat it with respect, then it usually tends to be healthier and there's a more sense of satisfaction. If we take care of our homes and keep them clean and free of clutter, and we adorn it with things that make us smile with joy and love, then we have more joy and love in our life. It's kind of that simple. Especially with so much of my health problems in my life, one of the things I realized is the more I had less clutter in my home and the more I decorated it and adorned it with really lovely things. And this is not I started doing this when I made very little money. I had just moved out of was living in my car. I was homeless. And my first home that I had, my first, place that I had right after that, I didn't have very much money, but what I did is I just adorned my home with things that reminded me of special moments, like rocks from the beach or seashells, or I had these really cool vintage clothing that I would hang on the wall, and I would look at it and it would make me happy that I had this wall and not a car, and just things that make me happy and excited, or little rocks or stones that people have given me from around the world that show me that they care about me and so that I could look at it. And this feng shui master once told me that if you put things in your home or in your space, that when you look at it, your heart sort of bursts with love, then you're going to magnify more of that in your life. And it's also make sure when you feel that way, your body feels healthier. So these are just some little tips that I've done over the years. I definitely, if you go through my house, there's hardly any clutter. And that gives me the mind power and the energy to handle so many balls in the air in my outer life outside of my home with work. And then when I adorn my body, I can go out into the world and I feel like I have, even when I don't feel well or I maybe don't feel as emotionally strong, my clothing is an authentic expression and structure that holds me together in those moments where I feel insecure, and I can kind of go in the world and make things happen. So these are just a couple little tricks that I use as far as adorning ourselves and how much that has really helped with my health, my physical health, my mental health, and a kind of a fake it till you make it kind of aspect of my life. And it's sort of simple. Like one of my favorite things is that when I first got to that home I was telling you about after being homeless, I had put together a little altar and I bought this candle that had these little charms in it. And when it would burn down, every 20 minutes there was like a new little charm that would pop out of it. So it made me excited to go meditate and make that this special part of my daily routine. So those are simple little ways that we can adorn our environment and be excited about our environment, and also really give us some incentive to do cool rituals that help us in all areas of our lives. So, Joy Warriors, what can you do to adorn your body today and make you feel special and like you're not just dressing up for an event, but dressing up for you and something special? And what could you do to adorn your home and create a sacred space or clear clutter so that it really gives you more space in your life to manifest more abundance and more things can come to you? Pick one small thing to change and put it in action today, and make yourself feel like a queen and adorned, and that you live this big, beautiful, fabulous life. All right, so send me what you do. I can't wait to see.